Welcome, Zinc, and this is the Outer Worlds 2.
When the lab coats say these rifts could destroy the entire galaxy, that doesn't include the main menu, right? Geography ain't my strong suit.
The jokes. So many jokes. So many jokes. Hi. Look at me, I'm jumping around. Hmm. Yeah, I don't remember what was I doing. I don't. Should be okay then. Oh, I'm here at the tunnel. Let's re-enable. Did I mess up my screen? Yes. Oh, my screen power supply was a bit out. Settings, audio settings. Enable the music setting. Yes. I guess. Everything else should be okay. Like a lot of these settings just don't do anything. Maybe I can increase FOV a bit? Okay. Hi, Isa. So, last time I dug through the tunnel, got some bounty done here. Let's do this quest first. And then maybe we can go do the chemical plant in here. Let's go to free market. And meet Valen's daughter. Oh. It's too steep, I guess. What?
You killed the sovereign.
What?
My sovereign. I cannot remain with you any longer. Not if I wish for both of us to remain whole.
It was mercy killing. He was beyond help. He was literally a vegetable.
Was he? How can you be so sure?
There's no coming back from a repression of that magnitude. Also, how did you know? Like, who told you that? That shit's supposed to be a secret.
You cannot guarantee he would be permanently convalescent. You cannot guarantee anything. I suppose I see some kernel of truth in your words. Yet you euthanized my sovereign without so much as a by your leave. I have made my decision. We may continue working together, but what you have done shall leave a permanent stain on our relations. Do not make me regret continuing by your side.
Ah, bitch boy. Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, first of all, he should not have known. Second, I'm so glad I completed his story already. Yeah, it's not there anymore. Yeah, I completed his story mission, so there's no problem with it, like, being not here. Valerie. Oh wait, I should be able to upgrade the Valerie. Party upgrades. Valerie, yes. Weapon operator fires a large beam that deals massive amounts of damage. Short burst of damage in AoE, it also has... Let's do this one. Charges more quickly and slightly increases effectiveness of the armor. Sure. Ow. I still don't have Inez upgrades. Mods. Not that I can do anything about them. Or make some fancy ammunition from them. Oh, I can make these. Good. Make some trauma kits too. Now?
This unit is now at maximum efficiency. The overall likelihood of the team's total annihilation have been greatly reduced.
Looking good, Al. How do you feel?
Current status: optimal. The Earth Directorate thanks you for your service in upgrading your Valerie unit. Reimbursement for parts and labor is not available at this time.
You can pay me back by telling me something about yourself, Al. Something I don't know.
Did you know? The average Valerie unit remains in service for 5 to 10 years. Agent Ibarra, however, has extended this unit's functionality beyond this range.
So practically ancient in Automech years.
This unit is programmed to avoid commentary on age unless directly related to a health condition.
You may have everyone else will, but I know you're smarter than you let on. That's a flaw of technophobia.
It is always a pleasure to speak with you, Commander.
That's the thing. She knows. Bitch boy. Let's go. Free market station. Skip. Yep. Should be able to get notifications now. I made the script for that. Fast travel. Oh look, it's Val. Very similar to my character. It's like the soundtrack in the starting area is the same as my... I guess the same or almost the same as the game I made. The character is also kind of similar, but I'm pretty sure they made it. That is just a weird coincidence. Oh look, hi.
Glad there are people out here like you. Gives hope. Both of us, well, we're forever in your debt. Ah, before I forget,
Ooh,
here,
decryption.
this is for you. Thank you ever so much for freeing my father.
My friend from Placid Waters. Appreciate you fetching the pitch ball Millie got me. And of course, the escort out of there. Though mostly, the pitch ball.
How are you doing?
Wonderful, wonderful. So good to see Millie again. Don't know how to do anything here, but I can sing to my heart's content. You heading out? Do take care. Again, much obliged.
Nice. Side quest completed. Good. Let's go back to Praetor. I have not yet completed all the missions. Yes, 2 areas to explore. Continue. Although I need different character actually. As I will be interacting with some anti-choice employees. I do need to have Inez instead of Marisol. Okay, and we go here. Our consul reluctantly takes over of the sovereign barely reports mental refreshment. He's dead and he's made a coup. Let's go. Let's travel and go. Where are you?
Not a lot of unfamiliar visages this side of Praetor. Our surplus is available for purchase if you're in need of something. More
Sure,
than happy
we have
to
food.
oblige.
Now you have a pet though. And some weaponry. Nothing great. Pet. Good.
Thank you for your customer service, contractor.
That's a shotgun, that's a broomstick. Hello.
Those raps are trained all right. Rather not fight them if it's all the same to you.
Looks like we're about to have company at the
Level up. Let's go. Let's take engineering. Maybe observation. Science and observation. Yeah. Oh, I level up on companions. Cell betterment. Your inhaler heals more and prevents parts from taking damage. Or adjust injection speed for all the injector, allowing it to be applied over a longer time with no efficiency loss. Let's use this one. Ship.
Sorry, time is bits. Time. Or are, that is.
A bath of acid. I see. Hello.
You 5 seconds to make plain your intent before I let my boys here pitch some swill at you.
No need for hostility. I'm just exploring what this place, some kind of factory.
4.
I would not recommend killing me. It would result in an awful lot of paperwork.
Yeah, it will. 3.
Come on, you're not really going to attack me for just asking questions, are you?
2. Last chance.
At this point, I'm just curious to see what happens at the end of the countdown.
Some folks really don't have the sense given to a sprat. Don't say I didn't honor Auntie's Choice's obligatory 5-second grace period when dealing with nuisance customers. Dribble, gob, muck 'em up.
So you have chosen death? Okay. Outlaw. They attack me, that's a self-defense. Okay. Let's retreat. That was not even very high. I fell from a lethal distance. Oh well. I guess I get to redo this part. Seriously?
You 5 seconds to 4. 3. 2. Last chance.
Last chance.
You 5 seconds to make.
And we have 100 seconds to give up. Ines, can you let me in?
Glad to see our troops gaining ground. That tunnel will be key to getting Praetor under control. One step closer to ending this law-damned war. Anyway, got something that needs...
Yeah, we'll be infiltrating this facility and probably destroying it. Perhaps. Corporate problem solver. Let's just walk around, see what do they have in here. Smoke meats. Ooh, a balcony. Ooh, and a ladder. Fake ladder. Advanced decryption key. Yoink. Book? Someone is reading books. Oh, that's illegal. Look, it's restricted. Okay, I don't think I can go in here, at least without major consequences, as I am trying to do some other missions, which require having a reputation with 20. Someone is dead. And unfortunately, it does not give me any access cards or something like that. Why there's no music here? There's no music. info.
How about I do my job and you do whatever it is you do.
So, it would be nice to gain access, but apparently I don't have. Also, don't have enough speech skill. And I'm not going to have for a very long time, because on the way I gain levels. That's why exploring is very beneficial, because I get level ups faster. And I can keep up the storyline, because, you know, look at this. So, apparently in this facility, people are just on a strike. And we came here to negotiate, I guess. Good. Yeah. To negotiate. Oh look, they are actually on strike. Hello, I'll just yoink everything from you. As you're just not doing anything. Huh. Should not have left your house. Now I'll be... Oh.
Saw something like this just before Auntie's Choice took over Tau Ceti. Didn't end well for the bosses, I'll tell you that.
We shouldn't pay for a treat at a time! I can see the overseer up in her office, and we're definitely making her miserable!
No more bottles on factory floors! Time for unlocked bathroom doors!
Oh, hi Dan.
Welcome, fellow
Welcome,
disgruntled
welcome.
worker. Can't say I recognize you. You come from a different plant to support our cause?
I'm literally wearing a power armor. I'm not your fellow worker. Yep. What's going on in here?
We're causing trouble. We just found out that we're basically slave labor. And now we're learning to stand up for ourselves.
Is that why you're striking? You're tired of being treated like slaves?
We need the proletariat to yield to, worker subjugation by xenophobic proxy? No, that ain't right. But it's something that sounds super fancy when Will explains it. Honestly, we just want to eat, sleep, and relieve ourselves on a reasonable schedule. But the damn overseer, I think she's getting rich off of breaking our backs.
Well, I've been sent for help. I'm going to head inside and try to get this resolved.
I ain't sure how you're gonna get in. This door is barred from the
Force.
inside, and I don't think there's another way in on the ground floor.
If you won't let us sleep for 8, you can't charge us for stimulates!
Wait. Let's loot first. Oh, it's someone selling the drinks. Yoink. Thank you for your contributions. 12-hour days then.
With no rest and no downtime, we shouldn't pay for Adrena time.
I just explore, you know, like the normal stuff you can do. Hello.
Whatever it is you're after, go looking for it somewhere else.
How about no? Hey.
Ever read the Middle Manager Handbook? Really shores up the foundation of your fundamentals.
No. And I will not do that. What are you?
Like a go-getter. Let's working hard or hardly working? That's rhetorical.
Look at this dude. He's clipping into the floor. Places. Technically, I could probably get in. Yeah, if I jump on this and then float to this place, it could probably get in, but let's first explore this area. As it's not restricted. No. Hello. Seems that you're an important individual, no?
Yes? The whole reason we set up here is to avoid customers.
William.
Is there something you need?
Maybe. What's is all this?
See that repackaging facility down there? We're supposed to be working it, slaving away for a few meager bits that we then gotta use to pay for our own necessities. They work us like cysty pigs, charge us for the stems we need to yoke those hours, and don't let us relieve ourselves but in empty fizzy tea bottles we keep beneath our stations. So, we're making trouble
terrible.
until that changes. Until we get some respect. Until the privy is left open all day.
Wow, that's just terrible. I can't imagine suffering through that.
Indeed. Gotta say, I'm glad to hear you are, at least in spirit, aligned with our plight. Now, if you'll excuse me. Yes?
What?
See, so...
How can I help?
Imagine what. Ain't like you could fix all of Auntie's Choice's hierarchy by your own self. I don't think you could even change this one dumpish overseer ruining our lives. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You gave me nothing, dude, nothing. Hello.
Working hard or hardly working?
Shut up.
That's adorable.
Ooh, loot. Twin air cool machine gun. It's trash, but bits are bits, you know. Can't say that I will not take it. Okay. Let's go here. What's this place? Oh, this is just a building. A building. And secret entrance, I see. Let's first just try entering by just talking with the guards. If they will not let me through, I will then try traveling to the second floor with my fancy suit.
Wish I was back on the claim right now. Being on this scarcesome moon has gotten all kinds of...
We don't want to make demands!
The hot
like
shot
more
for
being in bottles and cans!
Yeah? You will not let me through anyways?
If you won't let
Okay, then we'll be doing parkour. So we go here. Yeah, we go here, we jump here. I think I can't probably make it. Drop a save just in case. Oh, wish me luck. Parkour! That was not okay. I forgot to press space another time, so now I'm dead. I'm kinda low on food though. Okay. Wish me luck again. Ah, parkour! Ah! Does not work.
No more bottles on factory floors! Time for unlocked bathroom
Well, at least my suit does give me like infinite amounts of power.
If you won't let us sleep or eat, you can't charge us for stimulants!
Heal me, please.
Got something that needs doing, Commander?
Can you heal me? No?
Recharging as fast as I can, Commander!
What do you mean recharging? You're not recharging. Overseer, hi. Knock knock.
Others get the exact same pay, but only work 12
Let me in.
days!
What's the big idea?
I don't know, let me in.
Make demands, but no more peeing in bottles and cans!
I guess we'll be doing different kind of parkour. Ah. Yeah, this basically means I get tiny bit of uranium poisoning. Yes, I guess it's okay. And instead of that, I'm getting infinite amount of health. Yeah. Okay, so our goal is to get to that office. Do you see any people here? No, I see a locked door. What is this? Loot. Non-conductive deluxe corporate drone armor. Okay. Basically just some loot. The package and stamper appears to be jammed. I don't have ability to do that. And I think that would be going against the workers.
Machines have been off for a week. Can't believe what I'm losing on adrenatime and antiphysos numrum.
Okay, let's go to the security first. Let's do some stabilizing matrix. Useless. Let's dig some dirt on the person. Messages. What do you mean they stopped working? I was confused and alarmed to receive your message. What do you mean they stopped working? Have they been injured? Has the plant lost power? Are you out of inventory? Did Corvid strip everyone's arms off? Nor do I understand what picket signs and the leader has to do with any of this. Please explain me in detail. CF Pendergrass, Vice President of Strategic Reconfiguration. It's been a full week. Nowhere in the illustrious history of anti-choice has work at once of anti-plans has ever ground to a halt for this long. Even the outbreak of necrotic crabble cankers at our immunosol factory only slowed production to 2 shifts a day. Get this juvenile uprising sorted before it matures into a rebellion immediately. Enough of your ineptitude, we are sending specialists. Your general ineptitude and notable failure to get your workers back to the task has been noted in your file. Were I were you, I'd expect disciplinary action. In the meantime, we're sending a disruption ameliorator to untangle your bungling. Pray they can sort out, or next assignment transfer will make you wish you only had the cankers again. I will see the logs. I lost my connection. Butterwell, my guy in the habitually honest operations, has apparently conked. What are they speaking about? That selfish bastard probably did not give 2 thoughts for the terrible position that leaves me in. Somehow, I need to have that stuff shipped here without it being on Auntie's book. I guess I'm going to make a trip to the claim and try to try and meet someone on the right people. Maybe I can find them in the bottom runger. The undisputed claim is the capital ship of the Aunties. Why aren't these sad sacks using more? You gained blackmail material. Nice, that's what I was looking for. My vending machine profits from Adrena time ain't what they should be. My gut thing is whatever they are putting in the mix to try and keep the people from going all scrappery is also making the effects last longer. And that's no good for my bottom line. Gotta put on some airs. The claim is sending some specialists to get these ingrades back to work. I can't give them no chance to figure out what's going on. If they kill my grifting, I'll never retire. My best bet is to play like an executive and make it seem like the aunties and I are as thick as a boars and baked beans. If I can intimidate them enough, they won't look at anything too closely. Okay.
The beauty of the corporatist ideology rears its ugly head.
I agree. See? Inez. We gained some blackmail. Hello. Here to surrender?
Welcome to Auntie's Fine Product Revitalization Center, where we create tomorrow's brands today. I assume you are the disruption ameliorator from home office? It was about damn time you got here. This labor stoppage has put us almost a full week behind schedule, and is making me look quite the fool.
Would I have to shoot in the face to get this place working again? Nice. Something tells me you already looked like that before you were behind the schedule.
Unsophisticated, impertinent, dim-witted. You'll fit right in with my peons. So, maybe it'll make sense to you when they babble about basic dignity and human rights. It should go without saying that such flights of fantasy have no place inside Auntie's Choice. And if we were still in Tau Ceti, they would face grave consequences.
I reckon she's got her wires crossed. Basic dignity is what Auntie's Choice promised us when we signed up, so long as we were good at our work. And while we might have faced grave consequences back on Tau Ceti, it was under old management, who were trounced rather thoroughly in the end, I might add.
Nevertheless, here we must focus on getting these ingrates back to work, and remind them that they're damn lucky to have Auntie's Choice to dedicate their lives to.
I'm just looking where a Tau Ceti system is. I may have visited it. Not in this game though. Oh, it's only 12 light years from solar system. Class G star. Okay, it's apparently really close, the Tau Ceti. So I may have definitely visited that in Elite Dangerous. Nevertheless, here we must focus on getting these ingrades back to work and remind them that they're damn lucky to have Auntie's Choice to dedicate their lives to. They're damn lucky to be able to dedicate their lives?
Absolutely. These lugs have been positively exalted in the good fortune of rising to their limited station within the meritocracy that Auntie has derived for us. Why? Can you imagine suffering under the yoke of a sovereign's rule? Or floundering at the ridiculous direction of those claiming to know the future by way of math? No. Only within Auntie's Choice can these drudges achieve genuine prominence. If they exhibit excessive dedication, they may even earn some modicum of the success I have enjoyed.
Well, that's horrifying. How do I fit into all of
For
this?
asking me? That clearly is your domain. Running this invaluable facility on Auntie's behalf is mine. As a managerial administrativist, when I say I, it is critical that you understand that as director of this facility, I should effectively be treated as though I were an executive. Is that clear?
What's clear is that it was actually Auntie's Choice executives that sent me here.
Well, There's no call for rudeness. It's unnecessary, unprofessional, and distracts us from the important business that I have the direct authority to dispatch you upon. This plant relabels dated items with new Auntie's Choice trademarks and slogans. It is critical to keeping revitalized products on the shelf for consumers hungry for something new. So, the workers may be unhappy, but they must realize their comfort is a distant second to Auntie's delivery schedule. Or in short, they need to get back to work.
So how do you use blackmail then? How do I solve the striking worker problem?
My workers are striking people now? How very alarming. We must resolve this before things get even further out of hand. They've appointed some kind of leader, and he's the one you have to talk to. His name is, Dummy? No, that's not right. Dunce? Dummer? Dumley? Dunbar. It's Dunbar.
You don't know his name? You have this small of a crew and you don't know the names?
If I'm honest, my gaze is purely focused up the ladder, not down it. I am a very important upper, middle, lower manager, and the way I advance that status scantly involves learning the names and faces of my peons.
Upper, middle, lower manager. That's a mouthful. So their only value is to make you look good?
Their value is in providing their minuscule contribution to this mighty and prestigious corporation. And by providing their maximal effort, they allow me to ascend, vacating this position so that one of their undistinguished masses can fill it, thereby becoming distinguished.
Thanks for reminding why the Earth Director needs to keep corporations in check.
Well, that's all fine and good in your system. But here in Arcadia, it is Auntie's needs we cater to. And right now, her need is you convince Dumley Dunbar to get back to work. I believe he has demands, but I can't be bothered to remember what they were. They alter the generous terms Auntie offers, and so are egregious and should be rejected. You'll find him up on the landing pad with some of his minions. Go help him understand the situation so everyone can get back to work. That clear?
So you're offering them nothing. That makes my job exceedingly difficult.
Yes, well, I'm sure you'll manage. Auntie has faith in you, therefore I shall too. Best of luck to you. Remember that your actions don't just reflect on you, you are also representing me. Which is to say, you are also representing Auntie. Do us proud.
So I guess the blackmail goes not here. I guess the blackmail goes to one of the people there. Just yoink the stuff from you. Oh, there's another door. That's just sealed. Just using drugs. Why are there just drugs everywhere? I need food. I'm out of food. I can't regain health otherwise.
If you won't let us sleep for 8, you can't charge us for stimulate! Make some space! We got a sanctioned non-employee professional caller coming out!
Good. I guess we need to talk with the leader and say, hey, we have blackmail. Yeah, William Dunbar.
I ain't aiming to seem rude, but I got a lot to deal with right now. Unless this is mighty important, I'll respectfully ask to be left to my business.
Trust me, you want my help. I belong to an organization that hates mega corporations.
Then what in law's name are you doing here?
Well, that's a very long story that we do not have time for. Just trust me, I'm on your side.
Well, that certainly is unexpected. And potentially wonderful. Assuming, of course, you can actually help us.
I'm here to negotiate a settlement between you and the Greeks. What's the problem?
And he's got to prioritize worker prosperity over productivity. What we've got now is poor labor retention techniques. What's going on is, mind me again?
An inhospitable occupational environment that ignores worker safety and health concerns.
Right, that.
That was amazing amount of gobbledygook here to make it more clear.
It means we're worked like sissy pigs for almost no net gains, while Auntie gets fat on our blood, sweat, and tears. And what's worse, she takes back most of the bit she pays us.
They work 20-hour shifts, which requires stims to endure that are charged at a premium. Adrena time is actually cheaper on the undisputed claim than it is here. If that inhuman brutality isn't enough to offend basic decency, they're also barred from using the restroom throughout the business day. Their 20-hour business day. It is an unconscionable condition to keep these workers in. I can't imagine how hard it is for them to coordinate their daily duties.
You don't work here?
No, I'm just a fellow underling suffering the corporate grind who saw the plight of these poor folk and needed to help them make a fair and reasonable deal.
That's right. Leo has been an absolute wealth of what's what. Without him, we would still be toiling and,
He's a spy.
Under the yoke of oppressive undervaluation due to monstrous mismanagement.
Right, that.
And what's in for you, Leo?
Me? Why, my only motivation is...
Now hold it right there. We aren't here to talk about Leo. We are here to talk about what it's going to take to make us get back to work. Right?
And what is going to take?
Our shifts need to be reduced to 12 hours a day. 4 hours of personal time ain't even enough to rest, much less get any actual living done. Second, if we gotta work those long hours, we want free Adrena time. Bad enough it's making everything taste like we're gnawing nickel-pads. Having to pay for the pleasure's too far. Finally, we want all-day bathroom access. Expecting us to fit our necessities into the same 4 hours is just mean. Plus, between us, most folk ain't, if you get my meaning.
That's not good options at all, just only work them. Well, that all seems reasonable. I'll take it over, see and see what I can do.
Thank you for your trying. I don't know if we'll get it all, but every bit you add makes some part of our lives a whole lot easier.
Freaking spy! Yeah. Whoops. I did not mean that. Heck, I did enter the place.
Thank you for agreeing to take our demands to Overseer Griggs. Please, our basic needs are in your hands. Don't let us down.
Overseer Griggs. So does it mean... wasn't this door for the guy? I think it was. Space choice. To get myself a condo. Double barrel. Ooh. Bore blaster. Cystic cuisine loves volatile tumors that stick to the surfaces and cause corrosive explosions. Attached tumors may be picked up as ammo or eaten on the spot for immediate help. Nice. Maybe also change the sneak shotgun to the Big Bang. Okay. He's a spy.
Welcome back, Ameliorator. Did you make contact with workers? Do they understand that this stoppage is madness? Are they ready to return?
I heard the workers demand and think we can get them back to work.
So, what are these ingrate alley sprats willing to settle for? Golden privies and gilded sheets? To be spoon-fed crunch whenever their tummies rumble? 8-hour workdays?
They want their shift shortened, they're demanding 12-hour workdays.
12-hour? Are they mad? What are they gonna do with the other half of the day? Lounge around the facility consuming air and water and power without compensating the company? I am, frankly, Disappointed you would even bring me such a preposterous demand. You should have nipped this offensive arrogance in the bud.
I don't know. Offering 16-hour days means extra rest, which massively increases the productivity.
While it's true that data shows higher worker productivity on sleep than on stims, I never imagined restful production being more cost-effective than longer hours. That would translate into more profit for the plant, which means larger bonuses for me, which should be more than enough to make up for the drop in hourly production. All right, you've convinced me. What else do they want?
Where can I use the blackmail? They're asking for the adrenal time they take during the day to be free.
Free? Free? Nothing inside of Auntie's Choice is free. Law, nothing in life is free. Everything has a cost. Everything. Materials, labor, time, distribution, forced scarcity. Giving something away for free is akin to ignoring the cost of its creation, which is one small step from the system completely breaking down and plunging us all into anarchy.
It also breaks your own personal greed, interferes with the owner's bottom line, overseer. Blackmail! Let's go!
What in the void are you talking about? My greed is certainly doing no such thing.
Your individual greed is the reason the strike is happening?
What? No! I would never! That's slander. And or libel. And you can't prove a thing.
Add your terminal, the profits of the adrenal time are getting straight to your account.
Well, fuck. That's quite the rub, isn't it? All right, what do you want?
The workers get the adrenal time for free and I get a fistful of bits.
I don't know why you would waste leverage on them, but I suppose you've got your reasons. All right. They'll get their adrena time and you'll get all the bits I got on me. Is there more they ask?
They want bathroom.
They want to relieve themselves on company time? I've never heard something so preposterous. Can you imagine how many bits that loss of productivity will cost us? What if they lounge? What if they take time to relax? What if they retreat to indulge their baser urges? Auntie would be paying for all manner of unprofitable shenanigans.
Shenanigan. Do you actually believe they hold it all day long? If they have to go there going somewhere. I greatly overestimate the comfort and allure of that room as it's shared by dozens.
Oh my. You're probably right. It's been so long since I've shared a facility, I've forgotten how unpleasant it can be. I trust your insight and will leave it unlocked from now on. What more do they want?
That's everything. I'll take a response to the leaders and see what we
Very good. Ha! I was going to say very good, but that would be downright farcical. There is nothing good about this situation. Please, just resolve it as quickly as possible.
Can I will be using the blackmail if possible on the, let's see, the executives, yeah.
Hello again. Do you have news for us about the negotiations?
You got everything you want. That and more, I hammered out all the details.
Well, you have done exceptionally well by us, my new friend. With these new conditions, we'll return to work with vigor rather than dread. Thank you.
Damn! I really felt like I was close to signing all of you, and I needed that recruitment bonus. I'm going to afford my hair creme now, but I'll get him next time. And he won't always have you working her angles for her. And her usual agents don't stand a chance against me.
Next time? Against you? What in law's name are you saying? sometimes you talk so odd it don't sound like you're Auntie's choice at all.
Yeah, I was starting to have the same thought.
It don't matter. All that matters is my working conditions have just improved mightily. Thanks to you, stranger. Now, if you'll excuse us, we're gonna get back to work.
Not sure how I feel about making workers' lives minimally better so they keep on slaving away. But I guess if they're too slack-jawed to see what's being done to them, so be it.
He's not the... I wonder what would happen if I... You know... Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Experimentation is the key to success. You need to fail multiple times to get success. What? To get success? Your key, okie dokie. Does it mean the other room is open now? Factory workers. Still not working. It's just making something. Yeah, it is open. It's a bathroom, that was... Whoop. Yeah, look at a chance. Let's go. My critical chance is probably insane now. Anti-choice trusted. Sabrosa neutral. The order of ascendant is unknown for some reason. And the reputation gains are very small. And it seems that I cannot enter the anti-choice chemical factory. But... do you want to approach this one first? That will be another area I want to explore. Yeah. Coop. He's dead by my hand. Wahahaha. Parameter ring. Not the right direction. There was a terminal.
We meet again. Oh, I didn't realize there were any enhanced soldier candidates left, and certainly none deployed to Praetor. I'd think it wouldn't be worth the cost of transportation.
You didn't miss anything. I ain't deployed. Could say I'm more of a freelancer these days.
I had high hopes for the enhanced soldier program. A good idea with disappointing results. Still, you seem more functional than most of the others I've seen. And there's certainly work for freelancers on this desolate rock. Now then.
There's the bounty terminal. Look up bounty, look up local bounties. There's no local bounties, which means we travel. It'd be good to get some medical attention, no? And if you fly, apparently it's limited, or just you can't get to a certain angle. Oop. And shows uranium. Raptidons. The size and scarring on the Raptidon suggests an advanced age and a lack of combat. It also appears to have taken his last protectorate trooper with it. Their keen eyesight allows you to easily spot a revolver gripped in the hands or throat. Surgically remove the arm. I get some kind of pistol. Oh, it's junk. Junk. What? Oh. Okay, I pushed my luck too much. I know I'm poisoned. Good. Raptidons.
Artillery incoming! Get down!
Where? And that artillery. You don't need to get down, you just need to go by the wall. It's sealed. How do you enter here? Shit. Maybe here? Maybe? I don't see a way of doing this. Okay, so if I go here, maybe I can parkour myself to that point. Because you cannot enter that barrier. For some reason. What happened to you? Why are you burning up? There's no medical facilities in here, nor that anything else where I could go. So try going here. It's not here, I think. Or was it here? It was. So this is like a kinda secretish place. Let's bring this time. Yeah. Which means I can go like this. And likely to hit the invisible wall. Yeah. Why we would be able to go here? The cave thing is here. Yeah, I've been here. So this is where the Raptidons are. Yeah. Get to this place. This area looks very fussy. No! Okay. Let's try going further around, maybe? Okay, good. The fact that I can still walk here maybe means that I can actually go here. Maybe. Real adapter can jump this gap and not just hit the wall. I probably could like jump to this location and maybe climb up here. Maybe. Let's try it. Okay. Nope. Okay. That does not look like a place which I can actually go. It's kind of unfortunate, you know. It's a bit unfortunate. It's a bit unfortunate. Yeah. I guess the problem is like, even if I use the hover, yeah, you see, the hover goes only as far as the same distance. So technically you cannot jump more than... I just died. Amazing. Probably because of Zeranium poisoning. Yep. I wonder if I can use the Zeranium hat. Will eventually kill you. Will it? If I wear this hat, which is Zeranium poisoning is gained 50% slower. Yeah, I would be losing my cloaking and my crit chance. Or do I have anything better with the Zeranium filters? Toxicity drain rate. That's not the right one. A cap. No. I guess if we wear this hat, the amount of poisoning I would be getting would be very limited. And it's definitely that I cannot go over the tower, not tower the wall. Okay, that's a lightning tower. I would imagine I should be able to. Or no, find a way to jump over these cables. But it seems that they are protected by invisible wall. I keep falling. Yeah, it's still invisible wall. I'll see the way of getting up there. Yeah, and sadly, this armor does not actually give me Immunity to fall damage. Blockade access codes. I don't have them. Okay, let's leave this area. Incognito? Wait. Oh, I have not got one back to Overseer. Missing plot. Inez, you're on fire. Meds. Defenses. Not really, nothing good. Where's the Overseer? Oh, she left. Going. Hi, Pupper. Don't mind me, I'm just yoinking items. Good. Hi, Overseer.
The workers have returned and production has resumed. Wonderful work, our disruption ameliorator. I do wish it had gone more smoothly, but I understand you did what you must. I have already informed the Home Office, and with it, put in an extra sprinkling of mild praise directly with Auntie. She will, no doubt, be excited to learn of my approval. You may tell the executives that dispatched you that you have done an adequate job. Under my keen supervision, of course.
Yeah, right, keen supervision. Thank you. Now we can go back to Incognito. So yeah, there's two areas which I cannot yet explore for a reason. So that's a barrier, and that's also the chemical factory. Just I guess I may need to have more reputation with ONTs to actually work it.
This ship is certainly, I suppose.
Shut up. Undisputed claim. That is where we're going. Look at this beautiful ship. The scale is definitely not correct. Bum ba bum 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 bum. Ness, Aza. Yeah, I think that's good. ONT's fan and a cultist. Yep. Sweet little dreams of biscuits. And I really hate the thingies in here. The traveling sucks. The ads. So many ads in this ship. And there's there is no good soundtrack. It just overwhelms things. Let's crash. Where am I? Oh.
Commercialism is the foundation
Although we're getting to the medic would be probably a good idea.
that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not because we worship bits, but because of the system's glorious efficacy.
Let's go to the medical office.
Decide what its subjects get.
Shut up.
Respond to what you want through your decisions as consumers. What's more, we skip the frivolously lengthy approval process our overbearing neighbors employ. Why wait 20 years to bring a new product to market when it can be enhancing people's lives now, as responsible member of society, we allow you to take part in public product testing, respecting your right to risk a
Welcome back. We understand you've been a very busy little manty-was. Well, out with it.
Yes, time is bits. Tell us how it went.
Suited to the shifting needs of our populace. After all, that's what unbridled freedoms are
You tell me.
You're looking for a performance review? That's easy. You stopped the stoppage, completed your work. Our employees are back in the factory.
Yes, they are, and I applaud you for that. Though I had hoped you'd better represent our interests over theirs.
You said get them back to work and I get paid. I got them back to work, now I get paid.
Well, I suppose I can't argue with the truth of that.
Anything else you'd like to report?
No, let's get on with making more bits.
Now that's the compelling attitude we love to see in
I could not report that
Your
overseas.
performance at that facility went exceedingly well, all things considered. And it was an ideal first step in effecting my monopolistic mercantile methodology plan.
There you go again, pinning your career to that flim-flam mathematical malarkey. What do a bunch of eggheads know about marketing? Marketing isn't some rigmarole you can plug into a computronic doodad. It's instinct, intuition, know-how. It's a fucking art.
It's both, actually. Hold on. Marketing is nice. What's the monopolistic mercantile methodology plan you
It
mentioned?
is an intricately crafted, multi-phase marketing initiative that will introduce Auntie's Choice to the rest of the galaxy and establish the foothold of our pending monopoly. It requires a series of daring, almost impossibly savvy, perfectly timed, and flawlessly executed stratagems to create optimal market positioning.
Whole thing's a load of bunko. Calculatory claptrap from a bunch of over-educated know-nothings who are so smart they're stupid. Go ahead. Tell them who devised it.
With pleasure! The archive on Cloister analyzed
Ah, yeah, of
millions of
course.
variables with bazillions of permutations to create an idealized path for total competitive domination.
As your chief executive, I've fostered a healthy between our top divisions.
Don't trust the moon-sized mechanism to design marketing?
Some oversized computronical doohickey. Mapping out key corporate strategery, just all as you please, based on what? Bunch of numbers.
Yeah.
We're Auntie's Choice. We know what motivates people better than they do. Real marketing is gut-driven. It's not something you think about, it's something you feel. Or that is, convince someone to feel.
Yeah, and then use statistics. I think I feel it much I'm feeling in my guts.
Just leave the big picture ideating to us savvy executives, Ameliorator. Our top-tier expertise is only acquired through experience and time, which at the moment is of the essence.
Yes, suppose we should move on. Ursula, will you do the honors?
I'm the head of our proprietary Insight Acquisition Division. Stealing our rivals' trade secrets? That's our bread and butter. We can sometimes lack a certain subtlety, though. The Protectorate have a process called mental refreshment.
Oh, I already know about
Some
that.
kind of mind manipulation business. There's a facility for it on Praetor. And he wants details on their methodology, pharmacology, and technology. This archive plan says it's important? Fine. Auntie and I agree it presents possibilities.
I foresaw your needs and have fulfilled them.
Oh, do tell. I hope you gathered supplemental materials and recruited the scientist as well.
Why would I lie? Got what you wanted, at least ended up dead. Everything is taken care of. I do not have any luck with the health refresher.
Really? Thought you had more drive, but suppose that's fine.
I, for one,
Ooh,
care
10K
little for the
XP.
completion of stretch goals. You managed to avoid being mentally refreshed. That demonstrates considerable pluck and fortitude.
Now, I assume you won't mind we have a few questions about the process. Our people will extract details about the pharmacology and methodology. That will all no doubt prove useful, but we're most interested in the technology and its results.
The lethal particularity wore people down until they lacked any curiosity or drive.
Can't say I like the sound of that. Seems like they'd be difficult to market to.
But truly unfortunate. Those without desire or drive make terrible customers. They could barely even be considered consumers at all.
What else can you tell us about the place? Turn up any additional details? Anything especially marketable?
Internal documents show lethal adversely affects patients more often than they let on.
But still, they keep on marketing it as virtually foolproof, don't they? So much for their vaunted moral high ground. And so much for us exploiting that piece of technology.
The drug enhances suggestibility, but its effects are temporary, so regular dosing is a key.
Ah, good to know, good to know.
That's all I found.
Excellent. Well, here's your reward, along with something extra for your effort. Too bad about the lead scientist. Converting him would have earned you an above-average payout. All right, for your next assignment, then it's something of an organizational priority.
Congratulations! Your storied success has earned you a whole entire minute with our illustrious leader, Auntie Cleo!
So your preliminary chores are complete? Oh, finally a contractor with a little backbone. Normally they flee or expire, leaving the work woefully incomplete. Ah, I remember you from before. Fairfield, yes?
Okay, I need to mute effects because I can't hear anything that she's saying. Also, she looks weird.
Tell me, as an outside agent, do you have any quandaries working with our organization?
It's a job, you're my employer, don't need to have an opinion on that.
Good. Good. If only more employees shared your dispassionate air, I'd spend less time burying workforce resources complaints. Do hope you'll forgive these two. They're competing for a rather significant promotion, you see. It tends to make employees fractious, like young ursopods cooped up in the den. So, you've been advancing a fairly radical idea with a group that, to date, we've considered our rivals. Certain communications have even been exchanged between our ship and the Order's headquarters. You've spoken to the delegates, yes?
Yeah, Gert expressed a desire to resume negotiations. I think you should.
A cessation of hostilities could present any number of potentially profitable options, assuming we could work out favorable terms.
Yeah, and Ruth should sit down and hash things out. Look at those.
Oh, my security team would never allow it. But a call like this over a secure line should be an acceptable alternative. Of course, Ruth would also need to agree. Perhaps if you were to perform a few useful errands for the Order, you might earn a meeting with her to propose the same.
Great idea, will do.
Have Ruth reach out when she's ready to talk, and I'll set up a call on a secure line next door.
I spoke with Auntie. Nice. What's up, Inez?
Commander, I'm glad you're just as keen on aligning with Auntie as I am.
I'm not.
It's the right choice. What you see is what you get. I suspect the Order would have given you the runaround on a deal. They're nice enough folk, reasonable or like, but they ain't equipped to rule. You saw how they could barely manage a refugee camp, let alone hold the archive. Sure, the folk here don't seem to trust Auntie's choice, but give it time. They'll see the difference between freedom and complete domination soon enough, just as Tausetti did.
Frankly, I don't want either faction controlled or arcade. I'm just buying their support for now.
The battles will continue, whether or not you're paying mind. If you ain't careful, you might find yourself surrounded without an ally. Listen, normally
Is
I
that the
take
threat?
issue with one person playing Kingmaker. That is to say, you and especially the Earth Directorate. But time's too short, and the stakes are too high for tribalism. There'll be enough time for that later. For now, we need to ally with someone who can defeat the Protectorate and close the rifts. So whatever you decide, I'll support you. We should move on, unless you got something for me?
No. Hey, Isa.
It's anything worse than my former fellow Protectorate subjects, it's corporate toadies.
Interesting. Okay, so I talked to this guy.
Commendations on so successfully climbing the corporate rungs. Everything seems to be going according to plan. I've even heard titterings that Auntie has taken notice. When you meet with Auntie, be accommodating but also bold. Raise the issue with her if she doesn't raise it first. Performing more labor for Auntie's choice will inevitably bring our fair corporation into further conflict with the Order. So we only have one shot at this. Make it count.
Sure,
I'd offer
already
you
did.
luck, but I trust you have the skills to not require it.
That is very good compliment. I offer you luck, but I hope you have the skills to not acquire it. Very good compliment. Where do we go now? A reputation. I'm apparently trusted. A region. Back to the ship. And now we go probably to Cloister. Yeah? Journal. Yeah, in the cloister. Cloister, speak to Ruth. And the order were sent to end hostilities or... Okay. Fugitive. Cloister. Wasn't this one? Oh, that was also Cloister. Okay, so we basically completed all of the Cloister missions. Not quite. Praetor. Now we go to Cloister. Explore. Avoid main missions. As always. We don't want to do the main mission, we want to do the side quests. The side quest gives me levels. Side quests give me stuff. Okay. We need grab the doctor. Let's go like this. Like all of the side quests is now here. Graph doctor. Resistor. Where's the graph doctor? Reason pass. Supervisor smuggler. Northeastern ice caves of Cloister. Oh, it's so far away. Sure, let's go. Where is the audio? Oh! Oh, secret! Junk items. Oh, I did get another gun. No, that's just trash. Basically, it's trash. Forced. Plasma beam caster. Nothing beats my current weapon. Fortunately, there's no way of getting there.
These temporary indignities of the body are nothing contrasted to the Order's future. Keep those eyes open, soldiers. Corneal frostbite is there.
Hello. Oh, I just now noticed what he was saying, like, corneal frostbite be damned, and he was saying, keep your eyes open. He was implying that they will get frostbite on their eyes. Sounds kinda brutal. Did I complete there? My bounty, local bounties, don't have anything. Wait, does my different armor give me more speed? Or it's just combat that brings speed? As I'm not in combat, I don't get much more. My leg. Yeah, let's go. A kilometer. A rift. See, when it's straight, it can like go very long distance. So my goal is to go here. Some more supplies. Flashes, supplies. Guess I get the XP, that's good. Yeah, I'm just going here. Look at that. Amazing. And we go for the bridge. Oh, that is some anti-choice place.
Wouldn't be wise wandering across that bridge.
Why?
But
get you.
Yeah, I think they need the guns. Naz, heal me. Oh, we're good? We're good? We're good. Thanks, Naz. Thanks for the heals. Not be smart going on the bridge. Where else we're supposed to go, huh? Where? We need to get to that area. Oh, like, oh no, uranium. And it's nothing, mate. Nothing. Didn't they also have something that gets it even better against uranium? Burn heals. No, does not seem like it. So many different armors. Okay. So we just activate the shields. Barely anything. See? That's one big rift. Boom, 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 boom. Jeez. Some chopper. What is this? Hello. Tuk tuk. Bonk. That's some good design. Ooh, an elevator. Ladder.
The Oracle Laureate hoped that sending me into desolation would mend what he saw as wounds in my mind. The first few weeks were horrible. Grief dogging my every step. Nightmares of my murdered colleagues. But then, the nightmares began to ease, and the grief ebbed away. What replaced them is emptiness. The Order speaks of humanity becoming something more, but their words are insufficient speculation. There is nothing more to be. Only dust and death, and the rifts await us. Those rifts, I find the absolute annihilation they offer oddly soothing. Perhaps I will make one last pilgrimage, one last journey on the path from nothing to nowhere.
Unfortunately, we did discover that we can recover materials from the rifts, and also the people also get transformed. So it's not to nothing.
There's little you could tell me I couldn't also tell you.
That's some very odd NPC just chilling here in the corner. Soda, snacks, nothing more, nothing else. Corner, outside doors, and machine. The panels of the lower floors. Okay. Let's keep that in mind, but just with the lift. Probably be easier. Ooh, that's some fancy room we have here. Oh, nice. This chamber was built in honor of the exemplars who discovered the correct chemical composition for the ultra-durable potassium glass used for the main archive monitor. Pick up enhanced light filtration exemplar helmet. Any exemplar helmet made using the same potassium glass and light management technology used in creation of archivist monitors. Looks cool. It's just generic mod. Looks cool. But they have basically identical thingy. Energy discharge rate. Yep. This is terrible. And this one is also not good. Let's just write this one. Okay. Then let's actually do check out the event. Looks very well designed environment. And that's just nothing. This is nothing, mate. Nothing. I guess most of the things are just nothing. Determined the great risk of injury from overhead attack. They predicted it. Okay, I guess that's about it. Let's continue. Ooh, level up. Good. Leadership sneak melee. Apply. Perks. Brand enthusiast. Makeshift armor. What do I get? What do I get? Shiny new toy. Inspiring commander. Connoisseur. Trick shot. So many perks. This is a nice one. Your energy recharges faster based on the amount of Zeranium poison you accumulated. An assassin. Prayer. Targeting scanner. Let's take Intimidator. I think that's fun. Someone's a fan.
Welcome to Auntie's Choice. We look forward to your inevitable acquisition. You look unfortified. Getting enough emulsifiers in your diet?
Welcome, big spender.
Okay.
Those protectorate scum squeezed us good this time. I feel like a sprat of unusual size in a cage meant for miniature breeds.
It's long past time we go on the offensive. I've been authorized to offer a substantial bonus to the first squad that pushes through. Sorry, ain't it?
Auntie's Choice welcomes you to Forward Operating Base 136, Future Consumer. You should take care in this hostile climb. Risks include inclement weather, hostile animals, risk of collateral damage, leaking uranium, artillery, shrapnel, frostbite, cave-ins, hypothermia, cultists, landmines, long falls, gangrene, damaged electrical equipment, and insect bites.
You forgot to mention last section of crash ship hanging overhead.
Don't worry your puzzler, or apply for hazard pay. It's stable. You're seeing the carcass of one of Auntie's large tonnage cargo ships. It was hauling ammo for us. Unfortunately, not anymore. Keep your lamps open if you plan on traversing the terrain east of here. The scrappers have infested the debris field.
I haven't seen any insects
You
yet.
never know. That's enough for rote greetings. You're not a feckless civilian, or you would have died halfway here, so I'll speak plainly. Cloisters astai. I want off-planet yesterday, with my extremities intact, and that necessitates aid. You do my work for me, I can pay.
You seem awfully straightforward for one of this choice commander.
Maybe that's why I'm alive and the others are dead. Some Protectorate jackanapes are holed up on some main routes near here, thereby separating us from the rest of our force. Remove them by any means.
They will be
Preferably,
vacated.
the sooner you get rid of them, the sooner I can take credit. Clear the Protectorate out from under the bridges and you'll get your pay. Get to fighting or get to dying.
How nice of you. What bridges? Oh, logs. Nothing useful. Loot. Bits. Gaining level ups very quickly. That's an XP, most important XP. Number go up? Good. Number must go up.
Clearly they've added more automechs and turrets. I believe they have more soldiers. Apparently they know how to use the archive better than we did.
That much more. Shipment must have gotten lost or something.
Oh, to heal. Healed.
I cannot believe how bloody cold this place is. I can literally see my words freeze before my face as I say them.
Ah, stop complaining.
The scrappers are getting closer and sniffing around at night. They give me the creeps.
I would rather
Creeps.
have them stab
scavenging than attacking us. So long as they stay over there, I stay
Salvage support unit.
Hey, we could use more go-getters like you.
You mean kleptomaniacs? Damage against explosives, mag picks. We do need some food though. Spectrum, drink. Amazing, that's some big shit. Biomass needs. Oh yeah, I did get some recipes. Toxicity drain rate. Very small heal over time, but that also increases your toxicity drain rate temporarily. Applies a buff. He heals. Weaponize, I don't think I unlocked anything here. Neither here. Delicious toasted bread. What? Logs. Just read it. I got these ones. This is pretty good. Health, basically a vampirism potion. Primer, Sovereign Gold. Sure. I don't think I got much more stuff. No. What's behind this door? Oh well. Fat cat armor. Oh, it's just regular armor. Female armor. It's one difficult door for this kind of place. Okay, so we just go. There's some cave in here. I'm just missing everything. La-da-da. Scrappers. I did. This is one hell of a big ship. Hey guys, do you have any of you some of the cards, you know? Cards are good, you know? Very good. So that's scrappers. So let's go get those supplies. Bam. What's the card bring? Okay, and then the direction key. Okay, let's raid this cave. Okay, good. Just an empty cave, I guess. Well, empty now. Go around. Okay. Scrappers in. List of a good grey matter. Schooling. Single number. The last number of a code of captains to save is 5. Okay. Is this some mine? No, it's just a dude.
Dismemberment!
Is you teleporting? I think they're going to reach us anytime soon. Hi. Don't mind me. I'm just visiting. Oh no, it popped. Look at me doing cleanup of local ecosystems. There's a bunch of mushrooms there. Which again, I'm not using them. There's so many items, but so little use of them. Or it could be.
This must be the place Ortiz mentioned. Hard to fathom a lab in those caves.
Like, so little places to actually use it. Scout. Someone froze it. Froze in the water.
Whoa. Commander, hold up a moment.
Sure, lady.
Are you hearing this? It's some manner of distress signal. Encrypted. One of Auntie's, I'm certain, but this one ain't entirely familiar to me.
Go on, decrypt it.
Can't unless you have an Auntie's Choice patented codebreaker on your person. Reckon we'll need to find the signal's source. If it's not to do with the lab, I'll be damned. We should press on.
That should not be difficult. Let me guess, it's here. No, one of the scientists is dead. Ooh, secret cave. Take left. I see a rift. I see a rift. Good. I like the rifts.
Things I'm about to do!
I'm not going to do anything, because I'll be doing everything for you. Impact hammer. To the lab!
In the void? Law, I think I've seen enough death to fill 3 lifetimes. And it don't get any easier. What happened here?
Nothing, probably.
He spent his last moments crawling over to this terminal from the wreck. Sorry, friend. Wait. He's got a code breaker on him. Let's see.
Wait. Ah, I cannot just... So Asa, how's it doing? Yeah.
I'll be damned. That powered up the elevator. Signal's stronger than ever now. These poor bastards must have been responding to it same as us. This must be the lab.
To the lab! To the lab! Let's go! To the lab! Mhm. No one is here.
I'm trapped in my office, by the foyer. The others, I fear they might have lost their lives at the hands, claws of escaped beasts. Mind yourself.
That's him. That must be the doctor. He's got no idea an entire squad died trying to fly in here and save his sorry ass.
And he's cornered himself for us. How thoughtful.
Please order facility. This is just a lot of this. Just like sure. The door is bar shut. Any way to get in? No. Terminal disable Harim. Oh. Archive from evacuation orders. The war. Pi days. Complete evacuations. Machine analyst. Everyone's function is expected. You hit it with the pipe. Valve is uranium, blah blah. Through, that's all. I guess.
Reckon we're the first to ever use this maintenance hatch?
Probably not, but we don't need to. Let's just go here.
Hola, Ortiz?
Ooh, a dude, a friend. The door is bar shut. Okay. It's her friend.
No, it ain't him. I thought... Commander, help me make sense of this.
It's a dead body. Glad I could clear that up for you.
Good job, Asa. Right, let me read this terminal first. Maybe I can get some information. Nursing orthopod. Pinnacle T, blah blah. Play together in the snow. Cloister's climate. Archive temperature. Colleagues life in cloister. Seedlings coming for use for observation. Grafting lab files. Protocol in the event of malfunction. Dr. Emerson, question. For any expired should be moved to the cargo hold and kept on ice. Containment surplus. List of grafting recipients. Ooh, Ortiz. No signs of failure detected. Curtis. Catastrophic failure. Signs of slow failure. Prototype Raptidon. Cystopigs, Ursopod pending. Okay. Now we can talk.
I had a notion of what I might encounter here. Test tubes, records, some graphs kept on ice, but not this. Law. My heart just about stopped when I saw him. Thought Ortiz had come back, gotten himself in trouble, but no. This man, whoever he is, He's been dead for a time.
ERTs and our soldier had the same procedure. I read it on the terminal.
They did this to another person? Well, it's a miracle Ortiz even made it out for what time he had left. Void, damn it. This poor man. The test subjects. Ortiz. All of them are dead. All of them left in ruin by the butchers running this place. All of them could have been me.
They're not butchers, they're dubiously gray area scientists. It's worse than we've seen. There were many reports left on the terminals back here.
Saying what exactly?
They capture a host creatures too. One is a cup, apparently a surgery now.
You're not telling stories, are you? Wow. They're going to butcher a cub. For no reason at all. This ain't science. It's depravity. All that matters now is finding that doctor.
Lady,
He's
you
got a
don't
reckoning
know.
Coming.
Depravity. If you want to figure something out, you need to try it out, unfortunately. Okay, we haven't seen the entire lab. A reckoning for what? You can't have scientific progress without sacrifice. Yep, often, yeah.
If you find any evidence of said progress, you be sure to let me know. Until then, I need to have a chat with this doctor.
Lady, if not me, and your own doctor in the Paradise Island, which is a scientist and medical field, you would be dead already. That's a progress. You traveled, find some parts for you, made you actually survive, and you're not bitching about it. Yeah. The speech is not increasing. Rapidodons. Oh, the processes which we do that could be probably improved.
Over here! These beasts have to be pinned down! Handle them straight away, please! I cannot let my genius be wasted here!
Boy, damn coward. We'll see how you beg when we're face to face.
I think I'll be not good. Oh look, it's a sister pig.
Treating animals like this isn't research. It's monstrous.
Critter catcher. Ooh. Critter catcher, and you read nothing else of this. Mrs. Make this. Critter catcher is a high-powered experimental proto. It's not a toy. Well, it's gonna regular use to capture various fauna for a lab. Early days, too many unfortunate instances of forced this access. Again, it's not a toy. I don't have this thing. Low lethality tranquilizers. Sister pig.
If we use that maintenance hatch, we could sneak up on anyone still alive here. I love to see the look of surprise before the kill.
That's... And... No, we're not going to release them because they will freaking die in this environment anyways. You know why? Because it's not the... It's just like releasing polar bear into the desert. Well, it will be just opposite.
Getting past those ursopods won't be easy. They turn mean real fast.
What if I open this?
Run free, you little sissy pig.
The sister pig cautiously peeks its head out of the cage. It yawns in a manner of reminiscent of the question. You look like you could use a new home.
I wanted a pet cysty pig real bad when I was a kid. I can water and feed him if you're keen.
Join me at my ship, the more the merrier. Again, the pet.
Nice. Free pig.
Yeah. All the pets. Release the cage doors.
I'm usually in favor of this sort of chaos, but this could be painful.
This is basically fighting each other. Okay. Let me join the fight, I guess.
Get you healed.
Oh. Heals.
The law, I'm saved. Release me at once, please. I'm so worried that nobody intercepted my distress signal.
We got his signal, all right. Let's get the bastard.
Now you're speaking my language.
Nice. Coordinated murderous thoughts. Yes, this is where the scientist is. I don't know. I just barricade the doors. Where they go now? Get up, down. Oh, here's the scientist. Yeah, you'll have to wait. I'll go elsewhere. Terminal. Report on the archive's ecological impact. After careful analysis of the 1,800 spread out 500 arthropods, it has been conducted that the archive continues to have barely perceptible effect on cloister ecology. I commend the foresight of the archive's architects for containing all of the processing gears so well within the walls. However, though slight this perceptible effect may be, over the decades we may require more. The meshes will handle fauna, perhaps taking outside of the quarters. That's nothing, absolutely nothing. Okay, I need to go here.
There wasn't a person alive who could best the matriarch Ursapod. Yet, here you are. What a show!
You the doctor in charge here?
Indeed I am, soldier.
What?
And my, what a picture you are! What exquisite graft work. Might I trouble you for an examination?
So you're the one who butchered my friend, Ortiz. The one who tortured those
Hey.
creatures out there. Who killed that soldier.
What's going on? I don't know any Ortiz, I swear it. I'm just a doctor. Please, don't shoot.
Inez, stand down.
Yes, that's it. Maintain control of your subordinate.
Count yourself lucky that you're getting a second chance at all. I know you worked on Ortiz, so do not play false with me. What are you doing here?
All right, I'll talk. I did operate on one Trooper Ortiz along with 2 others. He eagerly offered himself up for this project's first human trials. Rather hasty in hindsight. I know what you're thinking. Yes, the grafting program was officially shuttered 6 months ago. That was not a lie. But I thought it a shame, and it seems I wasn't alone in that. I was recruited for this unofficial venture soon after. Don't understand the need for secrecy myself, but our sponsor demanded it. I dared not ask too many questions.
I can see why this place isn't exactly postcode material.
Yes, well, working in the shadows does take its toll on sanitation. I personally would not choose to run a lab this way, but what else can I do other than what I'm told?
Enough with the excuses. You absolute wretch. Any scientist with any shred of decency would have refused your position. Your
Shut up,
precious
soldier.
data is nothing compared to those you killed.
I sympathize with your friend, soldier. Truly, I do. But if I mourned every failure within these walls, I might never operate again. You must understand that the work we do here is greater than any one life. We can change the galaxy for the better.
Got any proof?
If you require convincing that my experiments have led to many breakthroughs, witness me. My own lungs would have failed without my prototyping of a device to keep me alive.
That device any good at stopping a bullet?
Enough with the threats of violence. Listen here, if you choose to brutalize me, all of my research and knowledge will be gone, forever. The suffering you've seen here will be nothing in comparison to the suffering I could prevent. Do you truly want to be the one to stand in the way of progress?
So you do realize this subject suffered greatly.
Of course I do. Ask your associate here if her grafting session was as pleasant as a creekside picnic. I acknowledge my subject's pain whilst also acknowledging its necessity. It's been a long time coming, but I believe I've laid the groundwork for treating injury and illness far better than modern medicine can manage. We are on the precipice of regrowing limbs that had been lost in accidents, reversing
My
brain
character
trauma,
does not have a leg.
nerve damage, mayhaps aging one day. It would be a boon to humanity, and a boon to Auntie's bottom line.
Do you have a graph that could help in this?
Don't even start, Commander. I ain't keen on anything this man sells.
Let's not be hasty. I see your graft is a result of revision surgery. Your first go was botched, and you were considered a failure of the program, yes? I know what happened to those failures. Demoted, disgraced. It was horrible business. And yet, you still wear our colors. You want to reclaim your station, don't you?
You don't know anything about what I want.
We can just manipulate. Trying to see. Honestly, he's making very good points of argument. This could be your way to previous, at least hear him out. Yeah, literally, if you were not caring about all of this, you would be abandoning Auntie's choice like for ages ago.
I'm not sure I should. If I accept such a bribe, what does that make me? Whether I want to regain my position or not doesn't matter. I don't want your help. I will not benefit from the pain of others.
You think there were no victims of the first program? That your existence isn't built off the bones of those who came before? You're no more righteous than I. You simply looked away. Now, if you stay your hand, I will grant you 2 state-of-the-art grafting parts. They cannot fail. Install one of them, and you'll see my earnest intent. You were never the broken thing they made you, soldier. If you wish it, you may still become a most extraordinary specimen.
No. Stop talking. Stay there. Don't make any stupid moves, understand? The adults need to have a talk over here.
You're not
Commander, I
behaving
don't
like
know
an
what to
adult.
do. I came here intending to make him pay for what he's done. And I can't shake the reasons I've seen to burn this place to the ground. But what if he's right? What if something in his work is worth saving? What if this is my chance to make something of my life?
Look,
To be accepted again.
the thing is, the whole program was just making a bunch of shortcuts, ignoring the pain thresholds and just in general well-being of the patients and test subjects. That's why we have ethic committees and like laws. They don't have that. So they're making insane amount of progress with, I guess, also lethal stuff. Same like with the rocket program, if you like. You take the best, so the best pilots, put them a basically controlled explosion stick and throw them into space. A lot of them died, but they learned their lessons, made everything safer, and now you need to do the progress of verifying stuff before eating people in space. Yeah, the good might just outweigh the bad. Especially knowing that, hey, some of them actually volunteered. Maybe instead of the soldiers, maybe it could be criminals. Maybe. That's really depends on this universe.
And it made me so angry, Commander, when I was staring up at that soldier. But I should have known you meant well. Same as always, it seems.
Yeah.
And now I've had a moment to sit with everything we've learned.
Come to path of chaos.
I think I see your vision. Now, I ain't condoning what happened here. I won't disrespect Ortiz or the other victims as such. But if we continue this research, know that it cannot, must not be like this. We can trust Doc Tinsley to set things right. One can only know goodness if they're led by example.
Yes.
But if this doctor doesn't take direction, we'd only be repeating the cycle. We would be complicit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You just adjust your methodology so you don't have them. Salvaging the program is a pragmatic choice, but it may not work out as you're hoping.
Yes, I know. Too much is riding on conditions, but that doesn't mean I can't try. For every person helped, it could make this all worth it. It's your lucky day. You'll live. Pack up your things and head straight to Fairfield to Doc Tinsley. You want to continue your work, you'll follow her lead.
Thank you, soldier. Thank you. I won't forget this, I swear. I'll unlock the cases for you now, as promised. Take the graphs you like and let me know how they work out, won't you?
Make no mistake, I ain't doing this for my own gain. If you say you can help other folk, you best deliver on that promise.
See?
Let's get out of here before I change my mind.
Look, it's... Ooh. It's like...
There. The graphs are yours.
Ah! Wasting multiple years of progress. New lab. Secrecy. Reminder of secrecy. So 3 cages. Mantic Green grafting part or Ursopod grafting part?
I've lifted the lab out of lockdown. You are free to leave unhindered. I'll be off to Fairfield soon.
Good.
Is this the cub that Terminal mentioned? Still breathing, but only just. We were too late for the soldier back there, but not too late for this cub.
Another
We should
pet?
help.
Another pet. Ursopod hypothesis. After thorough testing, we determined that the cub is at the peak of the health for its age. The essential question, behaviors. They severed from the pet. And how do we do that? We thought it out. How do we help the the cub. Yeah?
I need some time to think, Commander. We'll speak later, yeah?
How do we save the cub? Weird. Here? Health. Instructions on the staff. On the how to operate the centrifuge. Okay, I have medical.
If we have any of that stimulant left over, best let me carry it. In case we need it. For medicinal purposes.
Ava, don't.
Sorry about your mom, Cub. Good luck.
Hello.
I hope he stands a chance.
So we don't get to adopt him? Aww. 40 damage. Nice. Lab. Good. The lab is explored. Ugh. The lab is explored. There is a big doggo. There's some things in here that looks interesting. Secrets. Let's just crash. Yeah, I don't think we can actually go here. Okay, let's go out of the lab. Fish. Why do I keep collecting things when I don't actually need them? I don't know. $2,000 damage. There's a scrapper. Seriously, why do I keep collecting them? I don't need them. But there's literally no point of me collecting them. That is a interesting place.
still recharging. Recharging as fast as I can, Commander. Someone call for a medic. Titan on the way. Straps tingle. I need to ask for help, but help?
I can't. My flood does not allow you to help you. Hello. Bye bye.
Happy to help. To the rescue. Sight unseen.
Good. The big guy only gives me same parts as everyone else, so some brain, some dead guy. Architect's Verglass. That one is very rare. Ooh, frightened Ursapod cup. Use stone and body language to soothe the cup. A custom level pet. Let's go. Okay, that place is explored. Scout Hurst. Let me guess I cannot climb here. Yeah, probably can't. Like, very nicely crafted environment, I would say. And the lighting also looks amazing. Oh, safe. Safe combinations required. I have 5. Well, the last number is 5. Rats. Oh, I collected 20 human hearts. What? Oh yeah, I did have the... One of my perks gave me ability to harvest human hearts, which means my health is increased permanently. Operation of flight logs. Uranium solution. Ship's diagnostics. Oh, they did compromise. Yeah, so it just got impacted. Doesn't this count as some food? We'll go here. Oh, I did not do enough damage. Scrappers.
Shall be soiled.
Great.
Enemy in the vicinity.
County. Who's shooting me?
Someone call for a medic.
Swine.
I barely took any damage. Nice. This was apparently Scrapper's den. Open. Chapel car key. I can guess one of these guys have it. Chapel car key. Nope. None of these guys. A level lock. It's insane how much levels you need. Bits. No? No? Oh, yeah. Chapel card key and some gear. Access to drain rates, and the last one is just bounty gains increased, just kinda useless.
Hello. So, I'm trapped. Messages to the order left unanswered. Tried to run. Got about 2/5 of me gouged out. A lot of blood. Spent much of my life wondering what I'd say at the end.
Trying to think of the words for this felt like reading a thesis before the presiding bishop. But a lot of people die, and not a lot of final words get remembered. Certainly no one will hear these. So why worry about being meaningful? What matters is who I was when I was alive. And if I was predestined to be ursapod food. I think maybe I would have liked to re-roll the odds.
That is so sad. I get the hugging quest. Particularly enemies that damage you within melee range take a portion of damage back. And bounty gains increased by 50, which is, I guess, I would need to use it on the bounty machine. Energy dispense the exemplar armor. That's useless. Pretty gear, but useless. I do want to find the codes for the safe. Preferably. I don't see anything. Okay. Nope.
You're just not a good look, Commander.
Yeah, I know. I have a gear for that though, at least. I will not be like jumping to my deaths constantly. I'll be getting the raining poisoning though. I guess this area is a port. I'm part of the safe. Okay. Then we go back. Here. Oh, frame rate.
Are the broken bodies of those people I need killed collecting snowflakes somewhere? Laws, bridges,
A protectorate. Okay, I guess I need to get some for someone else. And a lot of these are just seems to be like in the main quest. So first let's get the bounty, then go back to the doctor, I guess. And slowly wrap up session. Let's put on the gear. So I can get more money. Of course, there's nothing that increases the money gain from this. Money. Bits. Medical limbo. 25,000 bits. Okay, so that's bits. That's stuff. There's still a lot of stuff we can actually do. Oddly enough, most of this is within the same map. Hidden. It's so silly how much of this stuff you can actually just get with the speech skill. It's like one of the most useful if you want to experience like full story, because it would just simply resolve to a thing of like, okay, they're just dead now. I think we'll take Mallory. Like, oh, you failed speech test. Well, now you have to smack them. Great. A delicious thing. Fairfield, it's been a while. All creatures are immune to corrosive.
Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got electric gumption. They got no power. What do you think of that?
Hello.
Ah, Inez. Have you come back for a tune-up? I've got just the injection for that. Freezes those pesky muscles right back into place.
No, yeah, a tune-up sounds good. I actually brought a few other grafting parts with me, if you reckon my arm can handle a stitch or two.
Oh, these are pristine indeed. Is this of an ursopod? My, I haven't seen one of those in many years. Oh, and a mantis swarm hive. The hunting must be good wherever you ran off to.
Yeah, you could say that. Since Doc's given her blessing, which do you reckon I go with? The ursopod's mucus gland could absorb some incoming damage, if you don't mind getting a little sticky. The mantis swarm hive, however, would be best for crowd control. Say the word, and I'll sick these little guys on any enemy in our vicinity. I'm intrigued by either option, really.
Sure,
And I'll choose the same. Just refrain from any slug jokes.
Ursopod is a wonderful choice. Hold still, dear.
Well, both.
There. I dare say you won't be needing any tune-ups in the near future. But I do trust you'll find an excuse to come by for the occasional visit. By the by, where did you find these parts?
I...
What is it, dear? You look, well, a bit like you've been stung by a terror ray. I've got ointment for that too, you know.
Tell her about the lab, Inez.
There's a crafting lab way out on Cloister that was still operational. Till recently. I found it, Doc. And... Law. I ain't seen any horrors like that.
Still operating? Inez, do you feel all right? The program was shut down more than 6 months ago. Any further funding would be in direct violation of Auntie's orders.
I know what I saw. They were brutalizing folk and creatures. Paying them no mind, giving them no honor, even if they succumb to the process. The doctor there, he killed a friend of mine. And you're telling me you knew nothing of it?
Yes, I swear I didn't. That sounds... Oh, Sovereign's mercy, that sounds precisely like what I would protest with every breath.
Will that continue?
The creatures they were experimenting on broke out of their cages, killed most of the staff. But you know what's worse? Keeping a dead soldier's body on display. Like a thing. I found the doctor in charge, still alive. We spoke briefly, and I allowed him to live. On the condition that he redeems himself and uses his research for good.
But this ain't the extent of it, I fear. I need to find out who's responsible for all.
Oh, Inez, I know you do. But with the program officially shuttered, it would be awfully difficult to ascertain which individual has the pockets to fund such a... Wait. Yes, that does shed light on a correspondence I received recently.
Oh.
A vice president sent a message asking for my presence and scientific expertise to discuss a unique opportunity. I found the secrecy odd at the time, but I do suppose it lines up with your discovery.
Sounds just looking for a Rasmussen's replacement. Interesting.
Ain't surprising. What's his name? Where can we find him?
His name is Willard Conan, VP of Experimental Operations. The very man who was in charge of the grafting program at its inception. He's... Oh, I know that look. If you mean to do something, I beg you.
I just mean to have a little chat. I will be asking Willard to reform the grafting program. You heard from Dr. Rasmussen, right? I spared him and his research for this purpose. If there's good to be had from the program, then Willard needs to invest in that good. And you're my first choice to lead the new program.
You honor me. I did receive a message from a Rasmussen, yes. He is on his way with research to hand over to me. But...
Come on, Ethel, this is the opportunity you've been looking for.
it would bring purpose back into my work. All of Fairfield knows as well as I that I've been craving it for some time. And if it helps folk like Inez, I will help you. Vice President Conan's office is aboard the Undisputed Claim, the flagship of Auntie's Choice.
Yeah, I've been there.
I do not know where exactly, as I've never been, but it's my understanding that you will need to present this calling card to gain entry. Inez, what you are doing is noble, and I wish you the greatest of successes.
Thank you, Doc.
Good.
Now, you get those grafting tools ready, because I ain't intending to fail.
Let's go! Quest completed. Hello. We're still not done with her quest line, but we will be ending now. Yes, late. Companions. Ooh, Valerie has automatically heal. Them health, yes. Inez. Upgrade available. Okay, let's do the upgrade, and I think that will be a pretty good place to end. As well, it is completed also. Why did I show that for the enemy view? I don't know. Party upgrades. Inez, finally, she has upgrades. Corrosive damage. Quieter. Sure, corrosive damage. Stunning spray. Let's go. Look at her. Ooh, look at the Val. Yeah, let's go. That's about it. Quests. Look, I almost leveled up. Anyways, let's drop.